Good morning. It's Friday, July 31st, 2020, and we're talking about the devotional From Murder to Mission based on Acts 9, 1 to 18. And we were actually introduced yesterday to Saul of Tarsus, and we are uh, we are given the first description of his conversion experience here in Acts chapter 9. And Saul turns out to be the Apostle Paul, who is extremely influential in the founding and developing of the New Testament church. An amazing person who does uh, so much for the cause of Christ during his short lifetime. We want to look at how Saul, the persecutor, became Paul the missionary. And I want to suggest that for Paul, it was not as dramatic a conversion experience as you might think. There was certainly a dramatic conversion experience. In fact, I think what we see here in this text is 3 levels of change that was necessary for Saul to move into the mission that God wanted for him. And I bring these up because it's a challenge for all of us to be ready to make that kind of a change. And if we are going to make such a difference in the world, then we need to be willing to go through those levels of transition. Well, first of all, as we look at Saul's life, obviously uh, he was not against God. He thought he was acting for God. But there's this matter of what he went through. First of all, of course, there was this dramatic change in his commitments. Paul didn't change uh, the fact of his commitment. He changed the object of his commitment. Then for Paul, there was that moment of authentication, you might call it, his dramatic experience on the road to Damascus. And then finally, there was that transition interval, or what I say, preparation interval, the 3 days of blindness and dependence, in which he received the revelation from God and met Ananias and was introduced to the New Testament church from a totally different perspective. Now, I'm not saying all of us will go through that same set of phases and experiences, but for those people who have influenced the world for God, each has had similar types of experiences. Each has had a dramatic change in commitment. Each has got to the point where they've transitioned to a different focus in their life. And for each new phase in their life, there's been these intervals. Now, I say that not only seeing that in this text with Paul going through this change and experience this intervals, but I've experienced it myself. In fact, I'm at the end of one of my intervals right now, getting ready to go into another ministry. And it's not easy. In that strange no man's land, sort of like a period of darkness where you don't quite fit into your old life anymore, but you're not quite in the new life that you know is your mission. It takes trust in God to get you through those times of transition. But those intervals of preparation are vastly important for your new mission and further missions down the line. Trust God where you are right now. Look forward to working in your new mission and be patient with Him. He's being patient with you and preparing you for that work. Have a great day. God bless you.